staff of Knickerbocker for an outstanding venue. We really appreciate what you folks have done for us, and this is one of the finest amateur tournaments that we've had. So congratulations to you, all you folks. I would like to recognize the people from Knickerbocker that made this happen. Ken Morris, the president of Knickerbocker. Ken. Greens and Brown chairman John Cimento. John? Out here? Okay. The golf chairman Phil Fabrizio. Over here. General manager Gavin Ingles. Director of Golf, Ed Whitman. The head golf professional, Bill Hook, and his staff. Thank you, Bill. Caddy Master Peter Jordan. And the man who is indispensable this week, but particularly today, Sam Giuliano and his staff. I would also like to give out one large round of applause for one of our own staff. That's Mike McEnany for doing such an outstanding job, tournament after tournament, and today he pulled it all together and made it happen. So, Mike, thank you very much. This year is the 100th anniversary of Knickerbocker, and we're very, very pleased to be here, obviously. And we'd like to present to Ken Morris a centennial plaque on behalf of New Jersey State Golf Association. Ken?
Thank you. That's great.
Good. Great, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. You want to say something?
I might want to say a little something. Not prepared. I was asked this afternoon to show up, so just got back from Florida, but it's great to see you guys and some of the greatest golfers in New Jersey here. I'd love to see you guys. And right now, I'd really like to turn it over to Phil Fabrizio. You guys don't know Phil. He's on the board of the MGA, and one of the greatest golf chairmen we've ever had here at Knickerbocker. And I'd like to turn it over to Phil to give you guys some thanks.
Nor did I have time to prepare, but I would have much rather been playing than and watching, but I was in my office for the last 3 days on the state, New Jersey State Golf Association website, hit and refresh, wanting to see what was going on at every hole, and then of course looking at the average scores at each hole, because it really was thrilling for us not only to have the event here, but to see how the course held up with this much talent at one, on our golf course. This is really, it's pretty much the first time since we did the renovation that we were able to do something like this. And I have to tell you, I was really just so proud of Sam and Bill and all the work that they did to get the place ready. And this was an important event for us. And what made it important wasn't just having it, but it's it's the kind of golfers that it attracts. So I've competed against you guys, I've watched you, I've admired the way you played, and so to see it in action here. What I would say about Mike Stanberger, one of the things that I might know that you don't because you weren't watching the scores every 2 seconds, is that the 18th hole, as you guys know, is typically a par 5. You guys played it as a 4. I think it averaged about a little over 4.7, for the tournament. It played as the hardest hole. So you parred it 3 out of the 4 days, which effectively picked up about 2 to 3 shots on the field. It also takes your 1 under par, and if the course was playing its normal way, probably makes it 3, 4, 5 under par. So, like I said, I just can't tell you guys how much it meant to us as a club to have you here, to have the quality on the leaderboard that we had, to have a great winner repeating is phenomenal. Brian Comline shooting 68 this afternoon. was tremendous. I mean, there were just so many things that I was excited by. And so I just want to congratulate you guys for making it this far, for playing so well. I hope we delivered everything you expected, and we're just wishing you good luck the rest of the year and thanking you again and congratulations.
He's going to give out some awards to some of our winners. Eric?
Thank you, Frank. The top 10 finishers are going to receive merchandise certificates. You can pick up those certificates in the shop, but we'd like to recognize the top 10 finishers. Beginning with the 10th place finisher with a score of 293 is Max Greiserman from Crestmont Country Club. In 9th place with a score of 292, actually a tie for 8th, we had Jeremy Wall from Manasquan River and Mike Hyland from Little Mill. In 7th place with a score of 291 is Ryan Snauffer from Panther Valley. Sixth place, score of 290, Brian Comline from Black Oak. And 5th place, score of 289, LG Go from Fiddler's Elbow. 4th place, score of 288, Alexander Hicks from Wildwood Golf and Country Club. In a tie for 2nd place with a score of 287, Trevor Randolph from Arcola. And Steve Zakowski from Mendham. And our 2014 New Jersey State Golf Association Amateur Champion for the 2nd year in a row, score of 283, Mike Stamberger from Spring Lake. Pictures.
Eric, hold it, just be presented to me. One more. Great, thank you.
Click it with that.
Yeah, don't smile. Good.
That one you can hang on to.
At this time, I'd like to present the Edwin M. Wild Championship Trophy to Mike Stamberger. Mike, I've known Mike for a long, long time. And coincidentally, a couple of weeks ago, I was down at Spring Lake, and Mike was nice enough to buy me a beer, and I appreciated it very much. And I said to him that day, wouldn't it be nice if I was able to give you that trophy up at Knickerbocker? And here we are.
Good, one more. Excellent. Here. One more. One more, right here. Good, thank you.
I've known Eddie Whitman, our buddy Dennis Slezak. By the way, Dennis, I've known Dennis for 30 years. I think he invited me up here once. It was a lot of fun. They did a great job today. It was we were all sitting there. We didn't think we were going to play. I know it took a lot of work to get it done. I want to thank the greenskeeper who did a great job. The course is in great shape. Reminds me a lot of the course I grew up with as a kid. I wanted to thank Mike. He did a great job today. The pace of play was great. I mean, it's still light out and we're done. I mean, that's really good. I wanted to thank Trevor. He's a good friend of mine. We played the first 2 rounds together, and we got done. We made it, but we had a good time. Trevor's a good man, and he played great, and he kind of just sucked me along. So I appreciate it very much. Thank you.
Thanks, Mike. I would again like to thank all the participants, the fans that came out, and we look forward to this event next June at Morris County Country Club, and we hope that all of you will be in attendance. Thank you very much.